Revelation, Revelation, chapter 13, verse 16. And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand, all in their forehead. I'd like to give all prayers and honor and glory to Yahweh Shem Shah, Shem Pakadash. The Wadi Yahweh Shem Shah, forgiving us for apostles and the elders of great millstones, deserving more honors, rightfully so. Shalom to the Aki, pushing the words of sin and truth, and faith, grace, and being prepared for what is to come. And what is to come? Race wars, famine, concentration camps, the Al-Fadi chip, which is the mark of the beast, 200 million missiles in the soils of America. Simultaneously, the cherries of the Lord different the hopeful elected to the chambers. Simultaneously, the cherries of the Lord shoot laser beams at the ungodly and the heathens, rightfully so. I will represent the Lord takes course of this video and make it clear. Alright, through spirit, y'all much more shy. I was I was watching a few videos and let me back to this verse. Right back to Revelation chapter 13. Verse 16, which it was so much happening before I put this phone was on video. If I hit the button on the video, just like so many videos I was watching, so many thoughts. Time is 5:20 a.m. in the morning, and it's Wednesday, September 9th, the year of prophecy. Alright, 2020. Hey, I was just thinking about these two words. I was looking over these two words, right? And the first one is, let's read it. Revelation chapter 13, verse 16. And he causeth, right? I was just thinking about what he's causing right now. He's causing a pandemic, right? And if you put the right word, plandemic, he's planning something, all right? So he called the whole earth. It makes logical sense now. The whole earth is at a standstill, at a frenzy. No one can make their own moves unless it's orchestrated by the elites. Okay? He is the bank, the higher ups. Alright, it ain't one person. It's a batch of people. Okay? That's causing this to happen. This pandemic. And what are they planning is to introduce the mark of the beast, which is the Al-Fadi chip. Everybody is already people that's taken this thing already. It ain't just, they can't just do it just to do it, because it has to be something that all right, work over here, but this ain't gonna work. The same plan that we did over here is not gonna work over here, so we gotta put something else over here. All right, that's how you know it's not a pandemic, it's a plandemic. Over there they had at the Baja Club, everybody was having fun, just taking it. A chip party. They had a lot of those. People had jobs. You can't have your job unless you had a microchip. Okay? And I thought it was gonna be, well, this is why this is a lower stage. This is a lower stage of the RFID chip, this vaccination. They preparing everybody for taking needles. Needles, man. Charagma. Yeah. Right? So he causes everybody to wear masks. First day, oh, you're sick, you're gonna get him sick, you're gonna get that sick, you're gonna make this sick, you're gonna get your dog sick, you got your cat sick. Everybody wearing masks. Right? So what he causes? He causes everybody to wear masks. Now everybody got to take, he's causing everybody to take chips, needles. He's causing everybody to run to the hospital. He's causing riots. Just to cover up their Pizzagate. Alright, we're not gonna go forget about that now. What's the Pizzagate? When they selling babies and little kids to each other, swapping. You want to buy a boy, I don't know, the fucking saying, pepperonis and shit. It's really happening, man. These things is really happening. It's stuff like, Yo, they cover up the whole Hillary Clinton, everybody, man. Everything is covered up, man. It's a cover up, on top of cover ups, on top of cover ups, man. So he's causing everybody on the earth is given to the hands of the wicked. He covered the face of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is it? The earth was given to the Edomites, so-called white men. So when you go into this word G4160, pa'ayo, to make with a name, coronavirus. He had to make it. He had to put. See, we know it's leading up to the RFID chip. We know it's the mark of the beast. But he just couldn't implement it to the mass of people. Like, this is serious. This is how you know. People say, oh, China's in charge of it. No, China ain't in charge of shit. The Arabs is running things. No, Arabs ain't running nothing. The so-called white man runs everything on the earth, including you that don't want. You is heard too. What do you call it's Goyim? I forgot. Yeah, I think it's Goyim. Hey, they control you, man. And they say something about I can't remember, but something about corona means heard or something. I don't know, but they know what they're doing. All right. So what is he causing? A plague, a pandemic. It's causing riots. This thing right here that's happening right now is causing a lot of friction for them to bring in what to construct, to bring the military in, get the military in, because the police can't control this. So he's causing it's causing a lot of things, man. That's going to lead up to this RFID. Because right now, this needle thing, vaccination. Yo, that nigga Bill Gates is a fucking demon. Just thinking about him, bro. See, Apostle Tahar, from the apostles on down, from Apostle Tahar, Apostle Kabar, Apostle Bakar, Apostle Ramla, and the other elders, they showed us how to work these words, vocab. They showed us how to go through the scriptures. But you don't understand the scriptures, vocab. You're there to you're there to interrupt, but you know you helping the ministry, man. See, all these things that's happening at the same time. The Lord is raising up his hopeful elect out of the midst of this dirt, because he's got the very elect. The very elect. Yeah, it says Matthew chapter 24, verse 24. For there shall rise false Mashiachs. You are false Mashiach. You are false Christ. Alright? You vocab, and false prophets. And shall show great signs and wonders. In so much that it's on a higher scale too. Alright, they're gonna have these. This is just the beginning stage of what's coming. Read that again. Matthew. Hold on. Let me see what's this. Let me see a verse before that. Let me see what's up there. Yeah. Alright. Let's go up. Let's go up 2 verses. Matthew chapter 24, verse 22. Except those days be shortened. Shall be shortened. There should no flesh be saved, man. If the Lord don't get this thing rocking, man, if the Lord don't shorten these days, man, speed this up. The Lord don't speed this up, man, we're gonna be done, man. It's no way in hell we're gonna be able to raise our kids here, man. Matthew chapter 24, verse 22. Except those days shall be shortened. There shall no flesh be saved. But for the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened. The Lord is doing what He's doing right now, because that's how I just told you. The Lord is raising up His hopeful elect in the midst of all this madness. See, vocab and the rest of these, the leads, all these people, they got an agenda. I was just at work yesterday, freaking this Negro individual, I'm at this other job. He's like, oh, white privilege. Oh, these people always getting white privilege. I'm just saying to myself, man, this is their world. They are entitled to the white privilege. It's their world. He doesn't understand how to maneuver through the shadow valley of death. He doesn't understand. So he can't get rid. He really is. He's docile because he's at work, sweating, busting his ass, trying to hold on the job, whatever, take care of his kids and all that. So he's already a sheeple. So it's going to be people that's going to take this willingly, because they're not going to want to give up the life they're into. See, people running around here getting high. Majority of people at that job, they get high. They just get high, man, all fucking damn day. They go out there, smoke them vape shits, this, that, cigarettes. Everything is about fucking indulging. Alright? So they're gonna definitely jump into this. But these days is being shortened for the elect's sake. See, everything is happening right now for Yahweh Shemel Shah's sake, to get his elect out. And except those days should be shortened, there should no flesh be saved. If the Lord don't do this, shorten these days, speed these up, fuck, man. But for the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened. Then this fell right into place, man. See, this pandemic is not. It's not for them to get to the pinnacle of their heights and win. It's for the elect's sake to get us the hell up out of here, man. We gotta get this shit showing you that. See, this is why we doing what we doing, brothers. We out there on the highways and the byways testifying against this place, man. So the Lord can know. So you can work out your own salvation with fear and tremble, right? And be a chosen. I represent you. You're one of those men. I was one of those men. You know. So then, if any man shall say unto you, Lo, here is Hamashiach, or there, believe it not. Don't believe vocab alone, man. And don't believe these theologians and fucking bullcrappers. Everyone is trying to apprehend. Everyone is trying to attempt to apprehend the true Messiah. Those that's not following him, they want to try to stop him. Because once he get back in the seat, all bets are off. Right? But Yahweh Shah is saying this right here. This is in Matthew chapter 24, verse 24. He's saying all this. But I just read, he said this. For there shall arise false prophet, false Mashiachs, false Christ, false. That's vocab is a false Christ. He's not even breaking down. He's not even going to the scriptures. That's why the apostles of great millstones is so accurate. All the way down to us, how we've been taught, it's accuracy, man. It's accuracy. It's straight to the point. Listen, no, that's not it. This is it. And then when they hear it, they know it's it. What they do, they get mad and they try to attack more because they're not making sense. And should show great signs and wonder. Yeah, vocab. All right, let's go back. Vocab alone. What is he doing? He got his little show. He doing all these dramatic things to the videos. When the apostles on down said we're gonna keep it raw, leave it raw. We're not in tampering with the footage. And shall show great signs and wonders. And so this is on a lower scale. We're just talking about vocab. Well, we know the highest scale. They got the Blue Beam Project. They got so much stuff happening behind the scenes, man. It's a mass of people, man. You know, we see chariots right in the sky, and we could distinguish what's the right chariots, what's the real chariots. And later on, if we know if it's fake, we're gonna find out. It's gonna be filtered out. And should show great signs and wonders. in so much that if it were possible, if it was possible, they should deceive the very elect. It's not if it was. It's not possible. Because Yahweh Shema Shah is not going to let you deceive the very elect, the hopeful elect. Right? You're not going to deceive them. So that Salak, the why Yahweh Shema Shah for bringing out that portion of the video. Alright? Alright, Salak. Let's go back to Revelation chapter 13, verse 16. And he calls it all. This is how he calls the whole earth. This is everybody on the planet Earth. This verse right here it goes right into the whole earth. Alright, the whole planet. Look, he said, Revelation chapter 13, verse 16. And he calls it all, that's in the whole thing. Both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond. Alright? Calls it all. Everybody's gonna this coronavirus affected the whole earth. Alright? This is a pandemic. Alright, this ain't a pan, it's a plan, it's been planned out, man. Alright, just for lack of just for knowing. Let's see if the word let's see if the secretary will give us the meaning of the word pandemic. Pandemic mean see it won't hold on, Salaki. Pandemic mean sorry, it ain't gonna pop out. There you go.
According to Intermountain Healthcare,
Not
a
pan.
pandemic is an epidemic that's
See?
spread over multiple countries or continents. Endemic is something that belongs to a particular people or country. An outbreak is a greater than anticipated increase in the number of endemic cases.
Okay. If you heard that, Salakia. But I was trying to see if the word plan, because at camp we say, oh, it's a pandemic. It's not a joke, man. It's not a joke. These motherfuckers is planning some serious shit, man. This right here, I remember I was like, it's early, morning time. I was like, they're gonna give more than they're gonna give like $10,000 to one if you want the chip. I was just saying, if you know anybody that's reading the Bible, I kept saying, this is what I've been thinking for a while. So since the spiritual veil been off my head. If you want $10,000, tell me if you know anybody reading the Bible. If you know anybody reading the Bible, we'll give you $10,000 on your chip. We'll give you 5,000 credits on your chip. $10,000 credit on your chip. Niggas ain't got no money. Credit? Oh shit! I know somebody who's reading the Bible. This is. I'm not even. I'm seeing further than I can see. I don't know.